Today is the 6th day of May 2022 in Marshall Abaco, Bahamas. As president-elect of the All Abaco Taxi Association, I'm just dreaming that my presidency would be one like the 1958 Taxi Association, where Sir Clifford Darling was the president of the association, and he took all the keys from the taxi drivers, blocked the road at the international airport in Nassau, blocked the road, and he went down Bay Street with all the keys, because we know that some of them cowards gonna jump back in their car when they see the police come and the wrecker coming and try to move their car. But if we have such a union here in Abaco, we could achieve much, because we're not looking for the government to help. We already tried that. And it's so sad that two prime ministers of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, both of them were leader of the Progressive Liberal Party, Perry Christie, and now Philip Brave Davis. Their father was also taxi drivers. And we are crying out to the authorities, and we're not getting any answers. It is sad in this country when you see there's so much at the table, but there's only so much, only certain people can live. Sir Clement T. Maynard, he was the architect of the Taxi Association, and he believed that first comes, first serve. These guys back then had vision, and they wanted everybody to live. But nowadays, you're crying out, and the people that has the authority is as they're afraid of these white folks. These white folks are dumping all over the Bahamians, and these are foreign whites, and the black majority, they're not elected to change it. It seems like it's the same old, same old. I keep doing the same old video, but it's hurtful. You see, what a lot of people don't know in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas is that we went through a storm called Hurricane Doreen, and it lasted so long. 24 hours that hurricane was over us, 2 days, even more than 24 hours. But the aftermath continues so much that the foreign entity is dictating to the government. That's why we got rid of the F&M government. There's an example of them right down the road. We got rid of them because there's weightless, good for nothing, criminal-minded, crooked, robbed us, disrespected us, locked us in, locked us out, stopped us from going to the supermarket. It was terrible. But we are behind them. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, this month was supposed to be election month in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. What if we had Hubert Minnis still as Prime Minister? I just sometimes lost for words that we usher in a new day government. But I don't feel that government that was elected by the people is looking out for the best interests of the people. When Kai Mills is coming to video time after time, calling and let them know that Baker's Bay is a criminal entity. We wonder if Baker's Bay is operating like Spain was operating in New York. I see the young girls going out to Baker's Bay. Why are they going out there? They have many Spain on Baker's Bay. We got problem with Boat Harbor. We reach out to the government. It's the Russian oligarchy have investment in Baker's Bay and Baker's Bay. Do the Russian oligarchy has investment in Boat Harbor? Mind, they fix it up pretty fast. The United States government got to ask themselves, is there Russian money in places like the Great Abaco Beach Hotel, the Delphi Club, Winding Bay, Baker's Bay? Is there Russian monies in there? Because it seems like the Bahamians is not controlling. The Bahamas government don't have no say. So it must be Russian money, Russian people. That's why they don't want us in there. They don't want Kai to film the S-Pains of Baker's Bay, Winding Bay, the Abaco Club. They don't want us there. They don't want me there. Because each film means something. But it's sad that you had two prime ministers and a current prime minister whose father was a taxi driver. And we cannot get any work 12 years or more from Baker's Bay. And the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, consecutive government, says okay. Now we have the Abaco Club, that only 3 or 4 drivers can carry everybody. And when they are overbooked, the management at the Abaco Club would put their porters inside the club and to drive these guests to take the money away from us. Then you go down there to the Delphi Club. You got all Africans running the Delphi Club, from the manager, the assistant manager, even the chef is from Africa. How did immigration get so low to host these jobs that should be belonging to Bahamians to foreign whites? It's the black Minister of Immigration, consecutive, that has hosted job that should be for Bahamian. They give it to foreign whites and say that we are not qualified to do these jobs in the Bahamas. All the chefs that has went to Bahama Training College in the College of the Bahamas and the University of the Bahamas, they bring foreign chefs, foreign workers in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and immigration in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And the Bahamas government said, these jobs are too white for the black Negroes, so give them to the foreign whites. And if you see what they pay for immigration, $15,000 a year, but they send hundreds of thousands of dollars home. No wonder we can't pay any of our national debt, because the money is making here, but they're being making by the foreign whites and the foreign workers, and they're sending every dollar that they make outside the Bahamas. Until we get the immigration problem straight, we'll forever be a nation for sale. We'll forever be a nation that can't pay our national debt, because the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas prefer foreign whites to be in charge of the black majority that has the same qualification. And sometimes we have more qualification, but our demise is that we're black in a black Commonwealth of the country and a black government. That's why I said it's black on black racism, that the black government allow the white foreigners to take the black people of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas lucrative jobs and give us maid service. And they're happy that 100 maids could be making beds for the whites, foreigners in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Until we get that fixed, we'll forever be one thing. We will never ever escalate to where this country ought to be, where Bahamian is first and should be first in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I just get so fed up that people can't see what Kai Mills can see. That is wrong to have foreigners dictating and changing the laws of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas in the Bahamas. And we got black majority supposed to be ruling, but the white foreign minority is the ones that are truly ruling and changing the laws of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. It's sad, but Kai cares. On the 6th day of May 2022, Kai is here because Kai cares. And I'm saddened that we need a government that is elected by the majority and looking out for the best interests of the majority. Kai case.